195 newtons of impact in 15 milliseconds, faster than you can blink. It hunts venomous snakes by stomping them to death with martial arts precision. And it can fly perfectly well, but it refuses to hunt from the air. Evolution built a flying assassin that insists on walking to work.
The African savanna. Grass, scrubland, scattered trees. Home to lions, leopards, hyenas. And the secretary bird. 1.2 meters tall, 4 kilograms. Legs like stilts, wings like an eagle's. It can fly, soar for hours, hunt from above like every other raptor. But it doesn't. It walks, stalking through grass, hunting on foot, looking for snakes.
Let's examine this contradiction. 1.2 meters tall, head to toe, 4 kilograms. But look at the proportions. Legs, 70 centimeters, over half its height. Wings, 2-meter wingspan, built for soaring. This bird has the anatomy of 2 different hunters. Upper body, eagle. Lower body, ostrich. And it chooses to use only one.
The legs are the weapon. Powerful muscles, dense bones, reinforced joints. Each foot has retractable talons. But the bird doesn't grab prey. It stomps. Watch.
The strike takes 15 milliseconds from raised position to full impact, faster than a human can react. The force? 195 newtons, 5 times the bird's body weight, concentrated into a 10-centimeter strike zone. This is precision violence. And here's what it does to the prey. Broken spine, crushed skull, instant death. The secretary bird doesn't inject venom, doesn't use talons to pierce. It just kicks things until they die with the force of a sledgehammer in the body of a bird. Let's measure this weapon. Strike force, 9 out of 10. 195 newtons, 5 times body weight. Devastating for its size. Strike speed, 10 out of 10. 15 milliseconds, faster than snake strike. Instant kill capability. Precision, 9 out of 10. Can target specific body segments, head, spine, tail. Flight capability, 8 out of 10. 2-meter wingspan, can soar for hours, perfectly functional. Hunting strategy, 2 out of 10. And here's where everything breaks. Before I show you why this bird's strategy is idiotic, answer this. Your evolution. You've built a bird that can A. Fly and hunt from above, like eagles, high success, safe. B. Walk and kick prey on ground, like secretary bird, spectacular but risky. Both work. You can only afford one strategy. Here's the question for the comments. The secretary bird chose B. It can fly. It just doesn't hunt that way. Is this biological genius or evolutionary stupidity? Does the ground hunting strategy give advantages we're missing? Or did evolution build the perfect weapon and deploy it wrong? Biology versus strategy. Comment your take below. Now, let me show you what happens when a bird insists on walking into danger. Here's the problem. The secretary bird can fly. 2-meter wingspan, strong flight muscles. It flies to roosting sites every evening. It flies to escape danger. It flies perfectly well. But when hunting, it walks through grass that's taller than its body at 3 kilometers per hour for 20-30 kilometers per day, looking for prey it can't see until it's right on top of it. Compare this to every other raptor. Eagles hunt from above, spot prey from 2 kilometers away. Dive, strike, done. Secretary bird walks directly past prey hidden in grass. Misses it, keeps walking.
only finds prey by accidentally stepping near it. This is the hunting strategy of a bird that forgot it has wings. And there's another problem. Those incredible legs, they're too long. The bird is 1.2 meters tall. Its striking range is optimized for targets at ground level. Snakes, lizards, large insects, things under 50 centimeters long. Anything smaller, too difficult to target precisely. Anything larger, dangerous to engage at close range. So the bird has evolved the ocean's perfect snake hunting weapon and limited itself to a diet that's scarce, dangerous, and requires walking 30 kilometers per day to find. Let's run the numbers. Walking 20 to 30 kilometers per day through tall grass in African heat, lifting legs that are 70 centimeters long with every step. Energy cost? Approximately 400 to 500 kilocalories per day just for movement. Now, compare to an eagle. Soaring on thermals, minimal energy. Spot prey from altitude? One dive, one kill. Energy cost for hunting? Approximately 100 to 150 kilocalories. The secretary bird burns 3 to 4 times more energy to find less prey using a hunting method that's objectively less efficient. This is like having a car and choosing to walk to work because you like the exercise. And here's the darkest part. When you hunt on the ground, you become prey. Lions, leopards, hyenas, jackals all hunt the secretary bird when they can. The bird's defense? Fly away, which it can do perfectly. But while it's walking through grass, searching for snakes, it's vulnerable. Low visibility, slow movement, distracted. An eagle hunting from above? Never vulnerable. Always has altitude advantage. Can escape any threat. The secretary bird gave up that advantage to hunt snakes on foot, like a bird with a death wish. And here's the practical problem. The bird is hunting snakes in grass that's 60 to 100 centimeters tall. The bird's eyes are 120 centimeters above the ground. It can see the top of the grass, but the snakes, hidden below. The bird can't see them until it's within 1 meter. By then, if it's a venomous snake, the bird is already in strike range. One bite from a puff adder, dead within hours. One bite from a black mamba, dead within 30 minutes. The bird is hunting the most dangerous prey in conditions where it can't see them, using a method that requires walking directly into striking distance. This is the opposite of every predator strategy in nature. Predators minimize risk. The secretary bird maximizes it. 5 meters. The snake sees the bird. Coils. Defensive posture. Ready to strike. The bird doesn't retreat. It moves forward. 3 meters. The snake's strike range. 2 meters. The bird raises its leg. High. Above its head. Too late. Same scenario. Bird walking. Snake detected. Approach. But this time, the grass is thicker. The bird can't see the exact position. It raises its leg, strikes, misses, hits grass. The snake escapes, slides into denser vegetation. Gone. The bird searches, walks in circles. Nothing. 15 kilometers of walking. One hunting opportunity. Failed. No food. Move on. Keep walking. This happens 60 to 70% of the time because the bird insisted on hunting blind, on the ground where it can't see, instead of from the air where it could see everything. And here's the most frustrating part. Every evening, the bird flies to roosting trees, soars on thermals, glides for kilometers. Perfect flight mechanics. Strong wings, stable flight, no problem. But hunting from the air? Never. Not once. It's not that it can't, it's that it won't. Evolution gave it both tools, deadly kick and flight capability. Every other raptor uses flight to hunt. The secretary bird uses flight to go home and walks to hunt, like a bird that doesn't understand what wings are for.